Welcome to the IME Community Podcast, where self-love is your superpower to achieve your weight and life goals and make your mark in the world. Your host is Dr. Karla, activist, MD. If you're a teen who's looking to revolutionize your health and can't wait to follow your dreams, welcome to the IME Community.
Welcome to the YouTube video and podcast. This is Dr. Karla. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm talking about creating a healthy relationship with food in 2022. And I'm so excited to help coach you on that because it's super important. Think about how often we eat. I mean, a lot. Every day, several times a day, right? Sometimes it seems like constantly throughout the day. We don't put a lot of intention. It's kind of unconscious eating, right? So this is going to help you create a healthy relationship with food. And one of the things I wanted to share with you was when I was going through my weight loss and life coaching journey. I started that in September 2017, and I worked with Dr. Katrina Ubal. She was my coach. She coaches busy women physicians. So I was a part of a group of about 50 to 60 of us from across the country. And she did online coaching like I do for teens and their parents. It's awesome. It's super powerful. And it was life-changing and transform my health. Anyway, all the good things, and set me on this amazing path to create IME Community, which, by the way, I hope you'll go to IME Community. Check out my website. It's so awesome. I've been uploading a lot of new blogs there. This one's going to be on there too. And there's amazingness happening in IME member community, so make sure that if you're a teen, 12 to 18, struggling with your weight, your body image, you're a parent of a teen who wants the support, I coach all of you. So the membership is only $24.95 a month, $249 for a year, and we're going to permanently cancel diet culture from your mind, from your life, so that you can reach your health goals. That's really what it takes. When you start to give up and permanently really give up and get out of diet thinking and culture, you get to live your big magic life, but you'll also transform your health. And you get to choose, and I'm there to coach you along the way. So it's really, really exciting. And I'm launching a Healthier Self course that's going to be starting. I'm not sure exactly the start date, but you'll want to make sure that you get signed in with the membership, because you're going to get my coaching, which is a $750 value at least. That's really lowballing it, for 3 months for the price of the membership. So I'm going to do a beta test launch of my Healthier Self digital course with all the members of the community. And so it's going to be absolutely incredible. And I'm so excited because it's a gorgeous ebook that's being developed. So every day you'll get a prompt, you'll get a message. And by the end of the 3 months, you're going to have your own Healthier Self habit stick where you have, you got to show up. Coaching is not for people who aren't interested in moving forward and setting their goals and slaying them. I mean, it's really for people who want to show up and transform their life, and it's really fun. And get out of diet thinking and culture and the boringness and unfun of all that and living on the external and all that crap. But anyway, I get so excited about it. So there's so many amazing courses that are in there. There's the 5 steps to IME, make it fun to get it done, where I tell you how to have fun while you are doing a gotta do project. This is how I do my work and how I show up when I'm inspired. And let's see what else. The Coach You course is probably where you should start. So it's just 4 videos and downloadables, and it teaches you the principles of life coaching. And that's so powerful. And then my 10 steps to self-trust eating. And I'm so excited to expand on the 5 steps to IME and the 10 steps to self-trust eating, because that's what we all want. and make those our IME Body Positive course. And the 10 Steps to Self-Trust Eating is going to be my intuitive eating course for teens. And so those are going to be in there. I'm going to coach on all of them. It's so awesome. You can listen to the podcast. Please like and subscribe to YouTube and my podcast. Share it with everyone. We're stuck in pandemic weight gain. There's so many health issues, so many mental and emotional health issues that we're all struggling with, especially our teens. And we really want to be intentional about healing, creating a healthier path, and what we can do to create with intentionality health transformation in our own lives. I'm going to coach on that. So the power of the individual. So I am me, full love and acceptance for yourself right now, which is what it takes to get the goal. You don't put that on the end goal. You have full love and acceptance for yourself right now, self-love superpower, and then you intentionally show up to co-create this community with me, where we're not only creating health transformation and supporting each other, we're creating body positive community for teens in a body negative world, but we're also going to be using our voice and the power of it to really change the world. So do some advocacy work, and I'm so excited about that, and you all are going to help co-create that whole community with me. So let's get excited. Okay, so back to the creating a healthy relationship with food. So one of the other women physicians who was a part of my coaching group with Dr. Katrina Ubel, she had posted in our Slack channel that she asked, are people grateful? Are any of you folks grateful for food? Because I feel like so grateful. I'm so glad I had food through all the stress and trauma and coping with all these tough times. And especially as a physician, and I know like as a teen, I mean, you're going through a lot, and with COVID, it's been really hard. And there's a lot of pressure, and then a lot of times when you just feel like super unmotivated right now. But anyway, it's okay like to feel like grateful almost like for food, and to feel like I'm glad I had food to help me cope. I mean, food is not illegal. It's accessible. It's there when you need it. And so it got me to thinking about, really with intention creating a healthy relationship in 2022 with food. And I've had a healthy relationship with food, but for the last 4+ years, but still I have to ground myself. And I was excited to, like, with 2022 starting, really being intentional about creating an intentionally healthy relationship with food, and being grateful for food in the past and for how it's helped me cope, but also, just like a friendship, a connection, there has to be a give and take, and things change and boundaries are set, and I want a healthier relationship with food. Okay, so what I'm going to suggest for you to do is what I did, and I wrote a letter to food, and it was, "Dear Food, thank you for your service." So get out a notebook, post-it note, maybe you can just write down a mantra, your little positive affirming statement for the day, like what you want your relationship with food to be like. For me, I'm going to throw a few out there. I enjoy food, but not to excess. That really helped me a lot. Like when we feel like we have to be deprived and we have to like not enjoy our food and we have to change up everything we're eating, then we create restriction and deprivation in our mind, and then we're going to either binge or we're going to go off on our plan because we've created more of a restrictive plan for ourselves. You get to choose, and any small change that you're consistent with is great. So I'm not asking you to change up everything about food. So just think, like, how do you want your food to be? Relationship with food to be? Do you want, like, I want a more balanced relationship with you this year, food. I want to have more of a give and take. I'm going to be more intentional about our relationship, food, and I'm going to set some boundaries, food. So we eat all day, every day we eat, and we eat several times a day. Sometimes it feels like a lot more than that, and we don't give enough intentional thinking to what we're eating and to our relationship with food. And your relationship with food is your relationship with yourself. So if you're being restrictive with food, you're being restrictive on yourself, and you're really mobilizing, attaching to your negative self-talk, And that's not going to get you anywhere, okay? That's that like perfectionism. Perfect doesn't exist, remember. It's just a lie. It's not healthy striving, like Brene Brown says. And if you're being like permissive with food and you're just like coping with stress with food, being an emotional overeater, you're just like, screw it. It doesn't matter what I eat. I can't stick to my goals. I deserve this food. Whatever it is, or numbing out with food, then you're being too permissive with it. And that, I believe, is a lack of self-worth. So you either swing from, and we swing from each extreme. So we want to be in the middle. We want to be intentional. We want to create. Remember, let's meet in the middle is my whole philosophy for everything, okay? You can be body positive and you can reach your health goals. You fully love and accept yourself now, and you accept you want to make some changes in your health. No problem. You get to choose. That's how you're going to get there, okay? It's your own individual journey and then the power of the community. So join IME Community. Again, it's awesome. Okay, cool. All right, so here's my letter to food. I want you to write your own, okay? Dear food, I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year, by the way. I have no doubt that 2022 will be an amazing year for you, full of variety, new adventures, trying new things, deliciousness, and satisfaction. You will continue to be the star of shows like the Great British Baking Show, which my daughter's obsessed with, and Chopped. I have a feeling, food, that your quality efforts will be sustainable. I wanted to write to thank you for your service. You have been a true friend to me through the dark times, the sunny times, basically all the time. I do have to tell you, food, sometimes I feel like you are my only friend. And food, you have been what I look forward to. It helps that you seem to be everywhere. You are always accessible and there when I've needed you. For that, I am truly grateful. Food sounds weird when you say it too many times. Food, you have always been there to nourish me through whatever I'm going through in life. Food, I wouldn't be where I am without you. Sometimes I can't figure out if that's good or bad thing. Food, sometimes you make me so mad with all your sweetness, I feel powerless. Food, sometimes you are just too much. You are so extra, food. You can be mind-numbing. Did you know that about yourself? Sometimes I wish you would just chill out, food. It's been real, food. I don't want to spoil this for you. Food, you are enough. Food, you don't have to keep trying to fix and solve all my problems. I'm grateful for you, food. My unconditional love for you is never changing. Food, I'm focusing on your strengths, your enduring qualities, and seeking a more balanced relationship with you in 2022. Don't cry over spilled milk, food. Boundaries are healthy and relationships change. Our relationship has been pretty one-sided for quite a while now. Even you can admit that. I'm okay, you're okay, food. Food, let's raise our 8th glass of water of the day. Here's my IME Community cup. And cheers to our whole new, fresh, quality, healthy relationship in 2022. With gratitude, Dr. Karla. Okay, that's my letter to food. I want you to write your own, okay? Get going. And it's like, Dear Food, instead of Hey Jude, which is an awesome song. Have you guys seen Get Back? That documentary about the Beatles. It's so incredible. Okay, have an awesome day. Get ready for my 7 steps for freedom with food. I'm so excited to share that with you, keeping it simple, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to the IME Community Podcast, where self-love is your superpower. The content of this podcast represents the opinions of Dr. Karla Lester and is not intended as, and shall not be understood as, a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. The opinions shared reflect the host and guest and do not represent an organization or medical group. Always seek the advice of your physician or therapist if you have concerns about your health. And please, like and subscribe to the IME Community Podcast. Share IME with your friends and go to imecommunity.com to join the member community. Don't forget to follow IME on social.